And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. As we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. With Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. With us tonight, 1990 NBA Dunk Contest finalist, Kenny the Jet Smith. I remember that 90 event. You were terrific. You were skying all over the place.
Man, thanks for having me. So how did they get Dominique that? He did the same dunk 3 times. If you do the same dunk, you're going to get the same score. That doesn't make sense to me. But hey, man, happy to be here.
I'll get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at Los Angeles. They've had a very slow start to the season so far. Down in the bottom half of the conference.
You know, for Los Angeles, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
All talk, no walk. Simple as that. They just don't match up with the better teams in the NBA.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA?
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that move. It is pretty effective." Portland's Damian Lillard said, "It's a tough off-balance shot, so it takes a lot of work." But people around the league are putting in that work to become even more effective. Guys?
Thanks, David. Kenny, your shot mechanics look polished, even back in college. Some guys take longer to have that thing look smooth and right and make some sense optically.
Well, it's repetition more than the visual. So the more you, like I actually shot the ball and my left hand stays on too long, so I had to slide and spin. It didn't go, it had a natural revolution. So Marcus Smart comes by, Lonzo Ball, but the repetition will help.
And, there's some guys that, some of the great shooters don't have great, Ray Allen, Kobe.
Yeah.
Kobe shot a little
Larry Bird's ball was different.
But, they perfected it.
And now the Lakers starting group. Drexler out there with Garnett. Then there's Harris. Then there's Kobe. And it's Sullivan in at the 5 down low. And for the Nets, Ewing is out there with Robinson. Then it's Richmond. And it's Mashburn in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Mashburn. Excellent D from Drexler. Oh, and here we go. Kobe's got another fast break chance. Pass to Harris. Back to Kobe. Lock at 6. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. And this matchup with the Lakers is their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the 2 teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
And Brooklyn has possession. Following a 3-point attempt by Kobe Bryant.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Free throw drops for Bryant. Well, Kenny, you played with so many all-time great players, one of which was Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. He was a good one. Do you think we'll ever see another one just like the Dream?
I don't think so. He was so unique. His ability, his footwork, his timing. He led the league in top 10 in 5 categories. 5 categories.
That's incredible.
Offensively and defensive categories. It's unbelievable. Just a dominant force.
If you think about him, he is what the modern game is today. He was the one guy in his era who played the way bigs can play today.
Good fun. Now here's Richmond. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against New York. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Here's Harris. It's Richmond picking up that last basket. Sullivan the pass to Drexler. Up pass to Bryant. Richmond with the rebound.
3 straight misses to begin the game, not the start they were hoping for.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Hankins passes to Ewing. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Stolen by Robinson. Pass to Mashburn. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Richmond outside, and there's the feed to Ewing. A miss that time, would have put him up. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Richmond against Kobe. Robinson pulls it in.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Got a hand on it. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And officials have been more vigilant, guys, whistling the travel violations that we see. At the same time, the league revising the rule book to clarify the gather step when players terminate their dribble. Kenny, in that regard, do you like the way the game is being officiated right now?
What is a gather step? Either you're walking or you're not.
Well, it would seem that way.
Either you're moving or you're stationary.
The gather step's always been there. It's just, honestly, a lot of guys didn't have the ability to and didn't know how to master it. Iverson was the first guy that I saw that had mastered the gather step. And that's, to me, it's just kind of
It's walking in my book, Greg. It's still.
No, it's you gathering. You get that extra. It's basically, it gives you a habit.
I'm old school. It's walking.
You're old.
Yeah, and you didn't finish school.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
On the wing, Bryant. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold. That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Drexler outside. Garnett right side. Fades. Brooklyn with the rebound. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ashburn the pass to it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the night.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And he makes the first. Good on both. Well, we see rookies like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton who chose to play in the Australian League rather than college basketball. Kenny, is something you would have ever considered had you been in their shoes?
Well, no. I don't think I would have ever been in their shoes because my thought process would have been totally different. But I do understand how some players will opt for that option, but also it's taking a huge gamble. And, it's going to probably work out for these two talented young players.
And the reality is most of the guys that have done that, it didn't benefit them. Because what people don't factor in is you're a young kid, you're going to live in a foreign country, different culture, you're going to be around people you don't know, and generally you don't get to play the game you played in high school because you're not the focal point. So it is a tremendous risk, and most people don't get to see you play until you get to the league.
Excellent D that time from Robinson.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
A pass to Ewing. Here's Mashburn. Last game we saw him score 13. Richmond outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Richmond's got 7.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Drexler outside. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Kings check in for the Nets. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Hey guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Here is Bonner. They've got King. Sanders is out there with Scott. And it's Atkins in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Fletcher. King with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And how about a look at the most recent power ranking? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. Taking a look at the Hornets. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played. Plenty of time to turn things around.
Here's Atkins. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
You ask around, more and more team trainers focused on the importance of sleep for peak performance. Is that something you ever paid attention to, Kenny, when you were playing?
Yes. I never played an NBA game, very few, without taking a nap on game day.
But how about like a night's sleep? Would you say I got to get 7 hours?
I would say my thing was I would set my timer for 12:30 a.m. to make sure that I'm in bed by 12:30. So that would be my alarm clock, not to wake up, but to go to bed by that time.
Great.
Yeah, my nap was more important than my night of sleep, because also back then we traveled like after games. A lot of times you didn't get to the next city till 2, 3 in the morning, and you're still wired up. So like that nap, man, was vital.
Bonner no good. Brooklyn leading by 10. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Scott, the shot from the low post is good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First one falls for. And Brooklyn making a change here. Ewing's checked in. Harris is checked in for Los Angeles. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Brooklyn leading by 10. Pass to Ewing. Lets it go from deep. Scott missing again. The Lakers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pass to Harris. Back to Bryant. 6 to shoot. Harris trying to get free. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. When you look around the league, a lot of great defenders. Kenny, in your view, what makes a great perimeter defender when you think about those names?
Wow, long arms, the ability to slide your feet and play multiple positions.
So, PG, Kawhi, those are a couple guys, right?
Anthony Davis. Yeah, guys who are really going to be able to move around and feel comfortable being uncomfortable.
And I would say that I think, and PG is a terrific defender. He's an elite level defender, but the 2 best are Kawhi and AD, because those are the guys that can comfortably guard 1 through 5. They can guard perimeter and paint. Consistent.
Great footwork for both.
Yes.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Passes it to Bonner. Launches a 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Bonner's got 5 points now this quarter.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Outside, Scott. Adkins, guarded by Harris. Adkins passes to Sanders. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Sanders has got 10 points in the game.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Now here is Harris. He's coming off a 16-point game against Minnesota. Here's Atkins, and he goes in for the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Nets. Harris kicks to Kobe. Oh, good on the 3. Brooklyn leading by 16. And here's Sanders. 10 points for him. It's good. Kenny, of course, you were nicknamed the Jet for a reason. Who do you think is the fastest player right now going end-to-end in the league?
With the ball, right now, De'Aaron Fox. With the ball. Russell Westbrook is probably just...
Ben Simmons isn't too far behind them either.
But he's more speed and power. Yeah. But in talk about...
But
I had a thing one time, and it was they scored. The team scored with 7 minutes and 17 seconds. I scored. It was 7 minutes and 15 seconds. And it was only on an outlet.
Yeah.
It wasn't a long pass.
You got it in stride.
In stride, and then 2 seconds later.
Wow.
So De'Aaron Fox would do that.
That's Thus, now here is Harris, still getting warmed up offensively, outscoring hit from him.
This has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Here is Sanders, 15-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Alder.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. Now here's Richmond. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Here is Bonner. Shot to stop the run, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Sanders. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 13 points a game, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
The first one falls. Kenny, when you came into the NBA as a rookie, was there a veteran who stepped in to become your mentor?
My first coach, Bill Russell, was
He was your mentor?
Yes, yes. You know what's even funnier? Like, the former players in North Carolina were my mentors. Because we played
some of those guys?
Michael Jordan, Sam Perkins, Walter Davis.
That's like a Hall of Fame.
Yeah. I mean, all those guys were still in the league, and they would come back and they would tell stories about what it takes to be in the NBA, and how you got to stay there. So those were my mentors.
And you drank it every word.
Oh, every second, yeah.
Here's Richmond. A shot, no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. Here is Bonner. 8 points for him. And the pass to Bryant. Now Garnett. Sanders covering. PG, that's good. Garnett's got his first 2 points.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Sanders with the ball. He's coming off a 19-point game again. Some solid defense from Harris. Los Angeles trails by 21. A rebound by the Nets. Ewing's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 17-foot shot on the way.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Kobe passes to Sullivan. Garnett outside. Here is Bonner. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Garnett. And Ewing with the block. Sanders passes to Richmond. Ewing trying to get open. They get it back. And a good offensive ball. And he gets the bucket. Robinson's got his second bucket of the night.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. Talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined.
And the Lakers call time here.
Guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
Yeah, rough outing for their offense. You saw a spark here and there, but their main scorers just couldn't stay hot.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Nets out in front, running away with it. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And gracing us with his presence once again, after his stirring performance with the live crew, at least that's what the card I'm reading says, and it was written by the always terrific Kenny Smith.
Well, you know what it was? You know what it was when I was down there?
You know what, Kenny? Yeah, I'm not a hater on the
Thank you.
And I must say, you did a great job. I could almost as much as the radio broadcast. I was impressed.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Sanders displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for the Lakers right now, Harris is out there with Kobe. Then there's Drexler, and it's Garnett, and it's Sullivan at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Harris with the ball for Los Angeles. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Kobe, the pass to Harris. Now Garnett.
Well, the prototypical modern-day power forward comes about as a result of KG paving the way.
Nets leading by 22. Pass to Mashburn. Adkins, guarded by Harris. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Lets it go from 14. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
The Nets on offense. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
The Lakers shooting 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively. Harris outside. Feeds it to Garnett. Robinson with the block. To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Ryan passes to Harris. Garnett kicks to Harris. And Ewing sends it back.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Some solid defense from Kobe.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Harris misses.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Just a physical bull is Richmond. Also, he has the explosiveness to go with the physicality. That's a good recipe for drawing fouls.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. And so Richmond nails both of them. Lakers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Harris dishes to Bryant. Back to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to end the run. Will not go. This is off the front line. Over to the wing. Atkins, guarded by Kobe. Here's Atkins. Offensive rebound. Robinson. And he makes good on the layup. Robinson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And again, the Lakers, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. The 3, Richmond. That counts. He's put up 13 shots. He's had 8 of those go in.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Now Harris. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
Inside. No good from Ewing. And Los Angeles guys shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Kobe, that's for 2. Richmond with the rebound. Richmond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside for Robinson. Ewing trying to get open. And it's Robinson that time on the assist by Richmond. Richmond's got 3 assists tonight. Robinson's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Harris, bounce pass. Here's Drexler. No good again that time.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Harris against Robinson. Looking to end his cold spell. Some solid defense from Robinson.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Count that one for Mashburn. Mashburn's got 6 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Passes to Sullivan. Now here is Harris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Drexler outside. Fade away. And the shot is long. And here are the Nets. They've got a 22-run going. What a pace. Mashburn, the pass to Atkins. Here's Mashburn. And there's the pass to Atkins. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Kings check in for Robinson. Here is Bonner. 8 points for him. No good there. The Nets have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the 3rd. Some pretty nice work. Here's Mashburn. And it's Stanley with the rebound. Lakers shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Bonner for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Ewing's got 11 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on.
Pass to Fletcher. Here is Bonner. He's got 11. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And this is his second trip to the line of the game.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Oh, free throw's good from Bryant. 1:58 left in the third. Pass to Mashburn. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out. After attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Lakers shooting like 21% from the field so far. Here's Ward. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now we get a chance to check out Kevin Garnett. Great showing for him last season. 10th in blocks, and he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
Great anticipation and timing. That's how he ended up a top 10 shot blocker. And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. That 3 off the mark. Here is Bonner. He's got 11. Passes it to Ward. It's the mark. That shot is off. The Nets shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. The pass to Sanders. Down low. Here's Mashburn. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Garnett's got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the paint. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, the league's most valuable player in 2004. What a career KG has had.
First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good from Garnett. So it's Brooklyn now. 46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To the inside. And he banks in the layup. He's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here is Bonner. He's got 11. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And it's King with the rebound. King's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's Brooklyn with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
That's a great look. Great look. Defensively, we're getting stops too.
On the words of Jason Kidd in that huddle moments ago, a platoon swap here for Brooklyn. They've got Ewing. He's out there with King, and it's Richmond in at the 2-guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And here's Drexler. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Ewing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Richmond outside. And the 3 off target. And Los Angeles guys shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Garnett outside to the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Patrick Ewing. First free throw is good, so both teams making some changes here. Both good from the line that time. They shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Ward. Out to Kobe, picked his pocket. Here's Atkins. Second chance effort. King, that's good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Ward. Pass to Fletcher. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Fletcher. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Lakers shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Drexler with it. Passes it to Sullivan. Garnett left side. Los Angeles with another miss.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Good work there as it goes.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain it.
Drexler outside. It's Bryant, high post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Richmond. No good on the shot. And Brooklyn will come the other way. The pass to Atkins. Kicks it to Ewing. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside Bryant. The dish to Drexler. Pass to Garnett. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. A rebound by the Nets. Ashburn's got his 5th rebound in this one. Adkins, Drexler defender. A floater, and he sinks the layup. 23 points in the game.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bounce pass from Garnett. Lakers passing it around. Drexler outside. It's stolen.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. Tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Williams can't get it to go. Here's Kobe, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call, Brooklyn the foul. The free throw drops for Bryant. Second free throw, no good.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Atkins passes to Perkins. Oakley with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
And they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
On the wing, Kobe. Takes it off the glass.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.